You're watching the Alabama Weather Network.
It's Wednesday, the 3rd of December. This is meteorologist James Spann. It's a chilly morning, but temperatures are not as cold as forecast because the clouds did not clear last night. Those stubborn clouds are still in place this morning. Sometimes it is just very, very slow in terms of the clearing process, and that's been the case with these clouds for the past 24 hours. But here's the deal. It's a complex, active flow pattern here. But we are very confident today will be dry. Despite the fact the clouds are still in place this morning, we're expecting clearing today with some sun, but no rain across the deep south. But rain will likely come back with that next wave tomorrow, initially over South Alabama. Radar showing nothing nearby this morning. And again, if the sky would have cleared, everybody would be mostly in the 20s this morning. We've got one spot in the 20s. That's Cullman. They've got 28. Hamilton 31, at or below freezing over the Tennessee Valley, but most locations are in the mid to upper 30s over the southern two-thirds of the state because of those pesky, stubborn clouds. And we'll still be stubborn and forecast clearing this morning, but again, we're confident the day will be dry. We'll check the watch warning map around the nation. We have winter weather advisories in effect for parts of the mountains out west, Colorado, New Mexico, Wyoming, and Montana. No severe storms anytime soon. That's the good news. This is the severe weather outlook today. There could be some thunder for parts of east and southeast Texas, South Louisiana, no severe storms. Tomorrow, there could be a rumble of thunder from southwest Alabama down to Brownsville, Texas, nothing severe. And on day 3, which is Friday, maybe some thunder for extreme South Alabama, the Gulf Coast, South Georgia, but again, no severe storms anytime soon, which is good because we are in tornado season. That is November through May. Rain for the next 7 days. The big numbers are over South Alabama. This is rain valid through Wednesday morning of next week, and this is the rain we see tomorrow and Friday, and maybe Saturday. Models are waffling on the chance of rain Saturday. We'll look at the new data here shortly, but this is suggesting South Alabama could see rain amounts in the 2 to 3 inch range. About 1 inch for Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston, Gadsden, under 1/2 inch for the Tennessee Valley. But really, this is a good placement because, again, this is the drought situation. We have drought conditions over the southern two-thirds of the state where the better chance of rain will be. North Alabama could use some rain. They're dry, but there's no drought in place there. And by the way, this will be updated tomorrow morning. We'll get the new drought monitor tomorrow. That's released once a week. So model fans, here we go. European, OZ run, 4 o'clock today. And again, it's a complicated, complex, active pattern here. We've got this big upper low that's over the eastern part of Canada, and that's keeping us below average. And these waves come along in the southern branch. You can see that wave hanging back across the southwest United States, and that will bring some rain into the deep south at times tomorrow into Friday, maybe Saturday. But again, today should be dry. And again, we'll still be stubborn and forecast clearing. I do think with some substance, we should see the sun break through today, finally. And if the sun can break through, many spots will see highs in the 50s today. So tomorrow, that active southern branch begins to bring some rain back in here. And tomorrow, it sure looks like the better chance of rain will be over the southern half of the state. This is the high-resolution HER model, valid tomorrow morning at 11, late tomorrow morning, showing relatively widespread light rain south of Interstate 20. And again, the models have struggled a bit with this active pattern here, but again, now that we're within this 24-hour range, this should be fairly accurate. So North Alabama, a cloudy, cool day. South Alabama, rain. Tomorrow, especially tomorrow morning. And then another surge of rain will likely affect the entire state tomorrow night into Friday morning. This is Friday morning at 6 o'clock, showing rain statewide. And yes, north of here, snow likely for the northern periphery of this massive precipitation over Kentucky. But just for Alabama, a cold rain tomorrow night and then Friday morning. And this could be out of here by Friday afternoon. We've got Jacksonville State in the CUSA championship game at their stadium, at Amherst Stadium, Burgess Snow Field, Friday evening at 6 o'clock. And it looks like we might be able to get that game in with no rain. We can't promise that. Listen, there are no promises in the weather business, and especially in this active pattern. But at the moment, the chance of rain looks very low for that game in Jacksonville Friday night. Clouds, yes. Cold, yes, but hopefully no rain. And then Saturday, the models have been waffling back and forth like a reed flapping in the wind here in terms of rain chances. And the European is coming in drier on this run. Saturday will be a cloudy day, and we'll mention maybe a little scattered light rain or drizzle, but at this point, it looks like the best chance of any meaningful rain Saturday should be near the Gulf Coast, and even there, not raining all day. Again, highs in the 50s, and then Sunday will be a dry day. We should see a bit of sun. We'll call it partly sunny with highs in the 50s, rain well to the south and east. Next week, looking cool and dry. This is Monday. This is Tuesday. Highs in the 50s, lows in the 30s. And a week from today, Wednesday, the 10th of December, zonal flow, and we're still in a dry air mass. Let's go out 10 days. This is Friday, December the 12th. Pretty high amplitude look here. A big ridge in the west, a downstream trough in the east, and we are still dry and cold. Look at those low thickness values, that 540 line down to Montgomery. And I guess with that surface front, there could be a little rain maybe Thursday of next week, but again, moisture return would be quite limited, so a decent part of next week looking dry and very cool. Rain for the next 15 days. Numbers are coming down. This is valid through December 18th. The mean is now between 1 and 2 inches. Temperatures coming off the NBM National Blend Model, pretty consistent here across the board. Highs in the 50s, lows mostly in the 30s. This is suggesting the coldest morning could be Tuesday of next week with upper 20s. And the latest long-range guidance, December 10th through December 16th. Temperatures pretty close to average if this works out. So this was taken up in western Lauderdale County at Lexington, not Kentucky, but Lexington, Alabama. Lovely community in western Lauderdale County. Been there many times. And if you look really carefully, a few snow flurries. So parts of the Tennessee Valley had a few snowflakes. I was actually in the Tennessee Valley yesterday, spoke at Tanner Elementary, and then was at Drake State Community College in Huntsville, and I saw 3 snowflakes, 3. But again, it's always interesting when you've got 3 snowflakes in Alabama. But the bigger snows yesterday were up north. This was Owensboro, Kentucky. And up in the northeast, this was from Vermont, a good 5-inch snow there. But for a sunset, you had to go deep into Florida. This is Santa Maria Island. And parts of Central and South Florida had a nice sunset yesterday. And it's Christmas time on the Alabama Gulf Coast. The Wharf last night. Orange Beach had the annual Christmas tree lighting and the drone show and music and the big event. Old St. Nick was there. Everything looking good on the Alabama Gulf Coast. So today going to be in St. Clair County, going to be at Margaret Elementary School. Looking forward to seeing the kids there. That's always a lot of fun. Tomorrow going to be in Dallas County at Valley Grande Elementary School. And then tomorrow night I will be in Coker in Tuscaloosa County at Freedom Farm for a fundraiser there. Friday morning going to be in Moulton, Lawrence County Signature School. And then Friday at midday I'll be speaking to the Drummond Heart of Education Award winners, the Teachers of the Month for the past year. Love to honor teachers and encourage them because they are so critical to our lives, all of us. So that'll be a lot of fun. Don't forget, I'll be on ABC 3340 News this evening. And you can catch my forecast every day on great radio stations around the state, including in Birmingham, 98.7 KISS. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and God bless.